Andrew, and I'm going to start a project where I practice a harmonica, the diatonic harmonica specifically, for 5,000 hours. I'm not setting a specific time frame. This project is mostly inspired by a project that a guitarist has called the 10K project, and where he's practicing 10 hours a day and 2.5 years. Um, I don't know if I can realistically do that, so I would like to, but my project is the 5K project, and there's no year limit. I do practice quite a bit though already, and I started playing towards the end of March. I played the chromatic harmonica for about a month and a half, and then I switched over playing the diatonic because I found all these YouTube lessons, so these really amazing harmonica players uh, giving away their secrets. So I'm starting to take advantage of that. The way I'm going to do that is to practice a lot because the only way to get all this information to internalize it is to practice a lot. I've probably practiced about, on average, 5 hours a day for the past 3 months. I'm not going to include those hours in the 5K project. I'm going to be starting it. I guess I'll start it now because this is when I'll be tracking my progress. Um, I've ruined quite a few harmonicas. Made I might go out of tune. This one's going out of tune. I've got to learn how to tune them, I guess. So the techniques I have so far, I consider myself a beginner because I've learned a lot of techniques, but I haven't really internalized them. Bending single notes, I've gotten that stuff down. Bends, I'm still working on those. The slight variations in bends, like just getting the tone good on those bends. Vibrato, I've been working on that. That comes very easily for me because I've been playing clarinet for so long. Although it was quite awkward because the vibrato that I play on clarinet is only blowing out, so the diaphragmatic vibrato. And I use throat vibrato and diaphragmatic vibrato when I breathe in too. So I have those basics down. That's why I consider myself a beginner, because I'm just getting the basics down. Just like in clarinet, even if you learn the scales, you're still a beginner. Haven't learned any of the riffs, the music. Um, I've learned some, but I haven't really internalized it, and that's partly why I really like playing harmonica, is that it's internal. Yes, there's tabs, but for me, I've always been an ear player, even for clarinet. I always pick things up really quickly with my ear. I never liked playing with music, written music, which I did for a long time in pit bands and stuff. Um, and also the fact that you can play chords and that it's small and comes everywhere with me. And I have a job that I can practice a lot at. It's kind of a sinecure, if you may. So I'll be starting this project and seeing how it goes, and I'm going to keep a weekly log of the hours that I've practiced so that I can track. And I'm not focusing specifically on hours, going, okay, 1 hour, 2 hour, 2, it's like that. It's more the process. The hours just accumulate over when you get in the zone, because I can just start practicing and go through the whole day. I've practiced 12 hours in a day before, just because I get in that zone where you're working on something, and it just is addicting. It's like meditation, kind of, where you're not. There's no purpose. It's just you're communicating, um, and that's what I'm trying to achieve. That's what I've always loved music. I started playing drums, and then clarinet, and now harmonica. Um, Overblows, I've been working on those. Got that one overblow, still working on that. For me, I got this really nice Sidell harmonica um, about 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, around there, because I wanted to see if if I could overblow. I wasn't able to do it with the harmonicas, but now because I got this, I can. This is really good. It's a 1847. It was $90 at Guitar Center, and it's kind of nice to overblow because it opens up that whole new world. You think, when you're playing clarinet, you never think, oh, this note's missing from my instrument. Now with harmonica, unless you're trying to get out of blues, I love blues even with harmonica. I mean, even with clarinet, that's what I primarily played. So, yeah, it's nice. Even, with clarinet blues, you still get a lot of chromatic playing because it's kind of jazzy with clarinet. Um, Also, double stops, octaves like that. So all those basics that I have down, I'm gonna just be practicing. I don't really sit down and say, okay, I'm gonna work on this. I just have all this stuff, all the free lessons that I see, and I work on that stuff. And of course, I've always listened to lots of blues. Little Walter inspired my own clarinet playing. Um, so I'm gonna see if I can actually learn some of those riffs. A lot of the lessons are very important for me, um, and I'm gonna be working on those. So I guess we'll just see how it goes. Alright.